Good afternoon to one and all. It's a pleasure for me to stand before all of you to talk a few words on higher education in India and the future course. I'm personally happy to see the wide spectrum of people from various parts of the country attending this program. Well, what made the organizers to invite me to be a chairperson, I wonder. The only reason could be I have been in teaching profession for 33 years. This is my last year of academics at higher level teaching. 33 years I have seen tremendous change in the higher education scenario in India. At one time, the arts college courses were prominent. Then, in the last 10 to 15 years, the professional college courses are taking a lot of bright students. Our children are going more for engineering and other professional courses, with teachers like us at arts colleges finding it difficult to have the bright students as our portrait. The predicament is such, often we get illusions. But the point is, India also needs a diversified educational system to take up what is emerging today in the knowledge economy. Years back, Alvin Toffler in his future shop mentioned about the educational factories created by Industrial Revolution. Some transformation might have taken place in the education factories, but today the situation worldwide is something different. And in the Indian context, our higher education, where it is going. As mentioned by Dr. Srinivasan, the foreign universities coming into India, do we need them? At one time, India had larger number of schools than the existing number of schools. I still remember about 8 years back when Gurumati Sarji mentioned about the 2 lakh schools in India at the beginning of 18th century. Now we have lesser number of schools. Imagine our population is around 123 crores. At a time when we had just 20 crore or less than 20 crore population, we had more schools than we have today. Now what has happened over the years? Are we less educated today? Are we having more illiterates? And India has the Dubai's distinction of 3 negative things. We have the largest illiterates in the world, and we have the largest undernourished children in the world, and we have the largest number of children dying before the age of 5. So these are the distinctions. Adding to the distinction on the Dubai's level, we have another one. India is having more number of people having access to mobile phones than sanitary facilities. This is the way in which we are proceeding in the nation at level. Now, referring to Amartya Kumar Sen, he said, which is the worst curse on India today, whether it is poverty or illiteracy. He says, illiteracy is a much more a curse than poverty in India. Now the higher education in India, flourishing on its own, should also provide for the larger educational system and reforming the system. With foreign education coming to India and more of our students going out of the country for higher education, I am glad that with all his Harvard background, Vaidhya Subramanian is back with us. I should thank him for being with us in India as an educationist to provide his own ideas, his own guidelines for the higher education in India. A lot of things are expected from experts. We have a good session with the expert opinions and views of Vaidhya Subramanian with a lot of interaction from experts here. Thank you for inviting me to be the chairperson for this session. Thank you.